Bobby Kevin, I'm standing here with Shane Del Rosario. How's it going, sir?
Good. How you doing?
I'm good, I'm good. Tell me about the fight tomorrow, because this is super important for you and LeVar.
Yeah, it's very important. I mean, this is my first fight on the major show, Strikeforce, on a Fedor card, Alistair, and all these huge fighters. So it's a huge honor to be on that. And if I win that fight, I could be fighting these guys. So I've been training really hard over this past year, and I'm ready to go. And it's a huge step for me. It solidifies that I'm doing the right thing in my training and in my fighting.
Are we going to see 1 minute round? You both go in and hit each other?
I know it's going to be an exciting stand-up fight. I've been training everything ground stand-up, but I know a lot of people want to see us stand up and bang, so I'm sure that's what it's going to be. I'm just with a big guy like that to keep my hands up, keep moving, and just be aware of where his hands are at.
He submitted 2 people in the past. Is it something that worries you, that maybe his ground game is a little bit better, or you just chose not to submit your previous opponent?
I've submitted 2 guys as well, so I'm not really worried about his ground. I've been training a lot with Jiva Santana with my jiu-jitsu, and I'm very comfortable on the ground, and if I get to the ground, I'm looking for a submission on him.
I'll take it back. I got wrong information. So you submitted 2. Let me ask you this. You actually trained with Anderson Silva and Mishida and Junior Dos Santos.
Yeah.
Can you tell us about that experience? And
they just called me up to help for sparring, and I learned a lot. Especially from Anderson Silva. The guy's a complete athlete. He's so advanced with his striking that it was cool to just to learn how he stays so relaxed and move. That's something I took from his sparring. And Junior Dos Santos is some of the best work I've had. In sparring and in the cage. We went at it for like 3 weeks straight. It was a great work, and I'm happy I got to be a part of that.
Do you know anything about LeVar's weakness?
Well, I know that after the first round, he kind of slows down his gas and everything like that. I mean, he's a big guy, and I'm prepared to go all 3 rounds. I'm sure he's training hard, but I definitely think my cardio's gonna be a lot better. And the thing is, I think he kind of leaves his head open a little bit for strikes, so I just got to keep my hands up. He's got a big jab, watch out for that, and I should be good with my shots.
And I read somewhere that you're a psychology major, you graduated. Yeah. Does that help you to prepare mentally for a fight, or psychology in school does not help anything at MMA?
No, I mean, that was like 5 years ago I graduated, and everyone always asks that question, but no, I mean, if you're going to be a fighter, you got to already have that in your psyche, you're not going to read that from a book, you know what I mean? You're going to be a fighter, you're not going to be a fighter, yeah.
So how do you prepare that mentally?
Just through all the training, every day going to the gym and doing all the things you need to do. And then so when you get to the fight, you're ready, and you kind of just do your thing.
Do you have a wish to see any of those fighters that's going to fight tomorrow at the heavyweight tournament, or the other 6, any of them get injured so you can jump in?
Nah, I wouldn't wish injury upon anybody, If I don't make it in this year, I'm sure next year if I fight well, I'll be in the tournament. Definitely don't want to wish injury upon anybody. Could be me someday, and no, I mean, but if the opportunity comes up, I'm ready for it. It's going to be a huge step up in competition. Obviously, with guys like Alistair Overeem, Fedor, 30, 40 fights, and I have 10, so it's going to be a huge step up, but I'm ready for it.
If the opportunity comes,
yeah.
Who do you want to fight?
I don't know. Just wherever I can fill in, I'll be happy to. Nah, no preference.
Who are you trying to avoid? I mean, who don't you want to fight?
That wouldn't make sense. I mean, if I'm only part of the tournament, I got to fight everybody, who they put in front of me. So, nah, I don't want to call anybody out. I'm not trying to run from anybody either, Sure. That's what I'm here for.
LeVar said he would avoid Antonio Bigfoot Silva because he's big and his cardio is amazing.
Yeah, I mean, if you were trying to talk about a guy you want to fight right away, maybe I think Alistair Overeem, because the guy's been indestructible lately, and he's been killing people in K1, and everything he does, he's been winning and destroying people. So, I mean, I think he's been one of the toughest guys, along with Fedor, in this tournament.
Who's your pick for the winner for the tournament?
I think it's gonna be Fedor or Overeem, I think.
Thank you so much, man. Thank you.